Hey everyone, rather Incoherent here, welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, Holy Fury. And last we left off, we had conquered most of Italy in pretty much one episode. But we also sort of lost our old Fylkir, got a new one, and our new Fylkir is actually pretty solid. Now we have to deal with this 15,000 host, which wouldn't be that hard, except apparently sieging two counties has got them 54% war score. Which seems a little bit wrong to me, that doesn't check out to me. Anyway, we have a lot of things we can do. We can usurp the Papal States? I'm sorry, how? I thought that was a titular thing. I thought you just had... Yes, I want that. Give me the Papal States. The Papacy long claimed to be the rightful heirs of the Romans, since they took control of the central regions of the Italian peninsula. With the recent conquest of Gurley, she has claimed the relation... I can't fucking do this. With the recent conquest of Gurley, she has claimed the regions for herself. The Pope has been raging about his losses and this affront to the church. Most lords and ladies throughout his old lands have accepted the rules of Gurley. It was about time. That's too good. Also, in other news, I still don't want Poland. I'm just going to finish up improved heaps and get construction 1, I think. That seems like a reasonable thing to do with my techs. And over here, I can get all 3 of these, maybe? I think all 3 of these. So, at this point, we look pretty technologically advanced, to be honest. Like, things are going well for us. So, with regards to fixing the host, hilariously, I have 95% plot power with just myself, but he doesn't have a court, so there's nobody to back me up on it. Now, where is my army? When did we actually finish running them down? Oh, did I get rid of my levies? I did. Well, I'll just send one of my retinue stacks back, it's fine. So, right now, I've let High Chief Sith have this, because I don't want to be a tyrant. And that makes sense, because most of my people like me, and the ones who don't are disliking me because of penalties from the previous ruler. They'd actually be positive, too, if it weren't for that. So I'm going to give up trying to fix my vassals. And the reason I'm going to give up trying to fix it is because somehow England has inherited one of the Swedish tiles that I was giving to my Viceroyal. Which is funny. Nordriki is somehow taking this land. It's all just very silly. My solution at this point in terms of, how do I handle Gavelkind messing my shit up over and over again, is I'm just going to declare a Great Holy War as soon as 900 comes around. I'm going to use whatever I conquer with that Great Holy War as my new capital. Right, yes, at the end of last video we learned that Toulouse had made Italy into their tributary state. So the tides have changed pretty severely since Italy had made the Umayyads into a tributary state. Africa is looking like a superpower at this point in time. Actually, no, they're not. They aren't controlling anything east of this. They're still very strong, much stronger than the Umayyads. Abbasids are breaking apart. There's no decided power forming here. There are 3 roughly equivalent states, and that's probably the best thing I could hope for. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to join Christianity as soon as possible or anything. I'm going to wait till 900 to declare a holy war against the Byzantines for Thrace. Then I'm going to use a normal holy war, not a great holy war, to take Adrianople, since it's a single duchy. And I'll make my capital in this region. And when I do this, I'll already be feudal, so I won't have to worry about Gavelkind. Ideally, actually, even if I'm not feudal, I'll have Tanistry, because I'll have my bloodlines on the throne by then. But that's probably not going to happen quite that quickly. I'll also make a point to give all of my vassals, like, 1 territory here each. Just the land that I'm not using, I'll give each county to a different king vassal. And that'll allow me to use them as teleporters to raise their levies all the way from England instantly to Constantinople, which will probably be useful. And I just realized that since I wasn't able to assign any of my Catholic guys as my court chaplain, I need to figure out how to get converted, so I'll be back in a second. So me, the genius, I'm just going to take all of these men in my prison as consorts, because they're Catholic men, which means they'll try to convince me that they... Perfect. Easy. All of these Catholic consorts will now try to convince me that maybe I should become Catholic too. And also, I should probably marry somebody. Hey France, do you want to give me a claim on all of France? Because that'd be helpful. The King of France has no children, on account of being 4, and also no siblings. Do you have, like, cousins? Probably. Probably, like, a lot of them. Wait, was there only one man in this entire generation? Huh. I'm just gonna marry this attractive Slavic guy. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Yep, I'm just gonna do this. And now I can get back to the game since I've handled my marriage game for myself for once as opposed to my hundreds of kids. And the game right now is just waiting to deal with this host. A part of me is just like, I could surrender. That would actually be the fastest, most effective thing I can do, right? Just surrender and then declare a war against him to take the land back. What's he trying to get war for? Okay, so he wants Trier, which means, it's like 3 counties. What do I lose if I surrender? 250 prestige? And I can declare these wars immediately? That seems like a lot of upside and very little downside, right? Do you want to just stop being at war with me? That sounds great. So, he's usurped Trier, right? Alright, I was originally confused why a conquest of Trier was even against me instead of the guy in charge of it. He literally didn't even take the land from me. He's one of my vassals now. Why was I at war with him if it was a vassal war? What a strange thing to go to war with me to be my vassal. I don't even need to go back and stop him. Alright. That's very normal. Anyway, time to declare war on this guy. There's no reason that he should have this land. And I should just be able to sold all of this down. That's 1,600. I kind of don't want to. I'd rather have 300 prestige than $67. That's not very complicated. What I'm going to do with these guys is just start sieging down the place I'm about to go to. Because we're at war with them. You know, just your normal 5x wars against the entire world. I'm very scared of them. So I need an ambition, apparently. I'm going to become exalted among men. That sounds like a good thing to do. I definitely want to convert to Catholicism and feudalism on this character's lifetime. I also want to declare the first and probably only great holy war for the Germanic tribes. But if I can, I'd like to get the Blood of Alexander bloodline too. Anyway, let's continue sieging them at 5x speed. This is a very normal and safe strategy. I have to pause every now and then to figure out what's going on. Poor Austrasia, man. These conquerors have just done a number on them. Also, it looks like my guys have... Whoa! This became independent from Germany. Well, hopefully my guys are taking care of that. No, not at all. So we can take Albany now. That's good. I'm gonna stop looking around right now because I know that I can't do any of these wars. Ransom off 9 for 141. That's basically nothing. What a difficult war this is. I really have to pay attention. Oh, hey, there's a revolt. Isn't that just the cutest thing? We surrender. You don't say. What a surprise. So now we declare the other war for this county instead. And since the whole world's at war with us, we can siege the Pope down while we're sieging that down. Just like everything else, this man is getting whatever county I just conquered, or Vieto. And we're going to continue declaring wars at 5x speed. And that was the war, I think? No, that was this tile getting sieged down. I was very confused at how quickly that went. 5x is one thing, but that would have been silly. Is that 9k stack trying to fight us? Oh shit, it is. Reinforce in case they need it. Put our best commanders in charge. They already are. Of course they lost. I don't know what I was even worried about. I'm just gonna have them go back down to conquer Rome then. There's another 8k stack right here from the Pope. And from Germany. It's a bit of both. I need to move a little bit slower than I am moving at 5x. Because this could go very badly. Just assault and the war ends. Does it not? Wait, what are the rules? What other land do you have? Oh shit! Well, I'm gonna go to Pisa and conquer that. I didn't realize he had 2 counties. He's crossing a river to get to me. We won easily last time. Hopefully we'll do it again. It looks like we might lose. I think we're winning, though. We just killed King Aelbert the Accursed, the former king, I guess, of Germany, who had previously captured in battle. Good job helping out. And, yeah, the battle has went poorly for them. They've completely crumpled. That's just sad. I'm gonna start walking them down to these tiles. Okay, so that's 100% here. All for peace, enforce demands. And no reason to beat around the bush. We're immediately going to war with the Pope. Conquest of Morpatello. For this... Oh, hey, we stole more shit from the Pope. We got the Axe of the Papacy. Great. So, assaulting 1200 kinda sucks. But, counterpoint, so does sieging. I want things to be conquered now, not later. Also, we just have enough men that it kinda doesn't suck anymore. All for peace, enforce demands. What good wars these guys are leading against me. Anyway, next on the chopping block, why can't I declare war on you? Oh, because you're not in charge. There we go. I'll actually play like a little bit better and get both of my retinues in position first. Also, we have titles to usurp. What title is this? Oh, it's the Duchy of Latium. It just got a weird name because it's currently owned by the Pope. Well, it's not anymore. Next up is whatever duchy this is. I'll be glad to take it. Is it Poland? Hey, it's not Poland. It's Northumberland. Neat. Oh, hey, there's even more independent stuff here. Are you guys in the defensive pacts versus me? Let's actually get a quick fact check. Who is in the defensive pact versus me? It should be pretty much everyone. I think white means Catholic. Yeah, it's black for nobody. So yeah, everyone is defensive pact versus me. Just, you know, the whole world. Everything. Only in the Far East have they not heard of me. And in Africa, I guess. This single county guy must have just become independent because he's not in a defensive pact versus me. Lucky for him, I have no casus belli against him. So, these three dukes, and all the stuff becoming independent up here, these actually are tributary states, aren't they? Not actually... Oh no, they're actually independent. Okay, so... I have a lot of stuff up here to conquer just to add to my empire. In that case, I'm changing my plans. These 16,000 conquer that on their own, the rest of these guys are getting on the boats and heading west. One of my advisors is dead. Where's somebody who's a loyalist? There we go. We also need to hand out all the land to the would-be King of Italy. So now my King of Italy is the King of Romagna. I've stole that title from the Papacy. That's pretty good. We've got 21,000 getting on the boats to head west because there's too many people popping up independent that I just have every ability to conquer. You don't get to be married. I don't know either of these people. Sure, you get to be married. You're free to make your mistakes in that case. We're just going to clear this war now because we no longer have any reason to group up. I'm actually going to declare war for the southern one. I feel like they're more likely to conquer Capua. That's based on nothing, but it's how I feel. That's not Capua. What am I saying? This tile. I'm not even going to say it. I'll just defend somebody. Because the way I, as an American, read that is clearly wrong. I'm not even going to try. So how bad are my lands at this point? Because I've been... Oh, yes. The 13,000 stack in the middle of my land. 4,000 of which is African. And 3,500 of which is the Irish band. Oh, also, if anyone doesn't know, I finally figured out how this happened. The way that the Irish band had most of their land taken by Africa. You know, maybe if that 3,500 men were at home instead of fighting the Scandinavians, they wouldn't have lost to Africa. The way the Irish bands took over this part of the Umayyad territory, though, and likely what caused the Umayyads to fall apart to begin with, is, if you hire a mercenary band and can't pay them, they might actually turn against you and take your land. That's what happened with the Irish band in the Umayyad territory. And that financial difficulty is probably a big part of why they've just fallen apart this game. What is... Go home, Africa, you're drunk. What is this? But seriously, go home, Africa. No one wants you here. No one wants you here, Africa. What? Why would they even have this? Oh, it's the worst. Oh, that's a revolt. He's calling himself a king? Get over yourself. Anyway, we're gonna declare a conquest war for that. And we're just gonna raise our levies and send them over to handle it. And they all get away safely, right? Yeah. So I just need to watch this. Do I need to watch this? Because I'm not assaulting this. We need to cruise around over to here. I don't think I need to watch this. I think I just need to press unpause at 5x speed. Oh, right. Isn't there a... Right, there's a rebellion happening. I literally forgot. Oh, it's 900 minutes. Adorable. Look at him go. He's revolting, guys. What's he want? To be less poor, I guess? I'm unclear. I'm gonna need more specific demands than I'm a peasant. Because that didn't really tell me what's up. I'll assume that was his fault. My kings do die kind of quite a lot. Oh, hey, there's another peasant revolt. Great. Where's this one? Oh, this one has 480 men. It's so sad. Why do the peasant revolts have so much less support than the religious revolts? They don't stand a chance in hell of actually succeeding. So, going over my bloodline stuff, neither of the females are pregnant right now. However, Botthilder and Simsam have had a kid. Elder Simsam, who's actually strong, and he's got the bloodlines he's supposed to have, but it's not a ridiculous amount. I mean, sure, he has 41 strength as a toddler, that's pretty good. But you can do way better than this, and we're going to. It's just a matter of time at this point. Provided they don't get struck by lightning or something equivalently silly. These guys are eating attrition, so I should probably just assault. Definitely. Alright, still eating attrition. I would like to leave, but it's down to 0.7%, so it's not that bad. And the people on the boats are just waiting, because I can't declare war right now. Well, I'm at war with them already, so it's not a problem. But I do need to actually deal with this revolt. And I'm hoping that when I kill this, my name will sweep all the way up into Scandinavia Minor. Not sure it will. I might need to take out this part of Novgorod too. But my name's going to get much bigger very soon. Also, these guys have become independent. I'm really enjoying the way the world is breaking apart right now. Because for a solid, 10 episodes, I feel, everyone was just blobbed together and sort of untouchable, and it just shattered in the past, 10 years. This is way more fun to conquer. I guess I'd say there's more around to be a vulture with. There's more I can do. There's more revolts, too. This is a little bit silly. At this point, everyone start helping. I'm tired. I'm just tired. And the reason I'm assaulting here isn't because I need to. It doesn't really matter. It's because, apparently about 100% against, I'm assuming, several revolts. Good job, vassals. Alright, we're going to assault all of this down. No one has time for this. I say all of it to try, but as a single holding. Alright, that did make my name bigger, but it didn't make it much bigger. I can usurp this chiefdom, sure. Oh wait, Novgorod's independent these days. We can just take Novgorod. Right, my levies are raised, that's what I'm trying to take them with. I sometimes forget there are rules about that, because I'm usually just declaring wars with retinues. Novgorod, how long have you been independent? Or, more specifically, are you in a defensive pact versus me? You're not. That's gonna go poorly for him. Alright, so first thing on the agenda, we're declaring a holy war against this man. He's got 3 counties that should just be mine. We're putting our actual people in charge. We're not leading ourselves, so just don't see any reason to. Now, these 13,000 are kind of done for a while. Where are they next going to be used? This boat's going to go up the coast. It's going to handle all of this on its own. Oh! I need to send them here. Because that's part of this duchy, apparently. I should have realized that. Because A, this is the color of the Netherlands, and B, I was like, I don't recognize that as a Hispanic country at all. Because it isn't. Alright, so these guys are going straight north to deal with this. Got it. But while I'm doing this, I'm going to declare a war immediately, holy war for Veps, finish off Novgorod once and for all, raise my vassals, send them back over. I was wondering why I had holy war Casus Belli versus this man, but not this one. And the answer is because I was declaring holy war for tiles up here. A little bit embarrassing. So I guess I'm going to declare a single tile conquest war against this man, because then being down here will get me holy war Casus Belli in the region. Because right now I can't do anything other than conquest wars down here, which just isn't efficient enough for me. But for the time being, I have to just send these guys sprinting north. Who is this 10th Africa, right? Yeah, 10,000 from... Wait, no. Are you fucking... Okay, so these guys have Expanded to fill the power vacuum a bit. They've sent 10,000 men to my lands. I rather wish they hadn't. I'm gonna be sieging these normally, I guess, since assaulting them serves no purpose due to this. This wasn't the war I intended to wage, but nonetheless, it's the war we're waging. Just look at this. Look how awful this is when you're zoomed out to the max distance that troops actually render at. There's so much going on. I'm gonna zoom in and pretend it's not happening. So I think I really just need to watch this guy walk his way north. Nothing else really matters. So something that occurs to me is that I'm leading armies right now, and I really shouldn't be. I don't want to be leading armies, because, like, why would I? I'm either winning the fights by landslide or getting crushed, and if I'm getting crushed, it's because I don't notice them. Just like in general, I don't ever want to be auto-assigned to an army, so I'm gonna just disable it unless I need to personally lead it for some reason, like I was doing with Dag, since he was a siege leader. But this person isn't a siege leader, so I doubt I'll be doing that. And just so much stuff happens constantly playing this at 5x. But it's probably for the best, because, I mean, really, not a whole lot to say here. How's this going? I just completely forgot to look at it. We're doing great, it's fine. Merge the units, just head them to Novgorod, same as I previously was. This is going smoothly, of course it is, and we're here taking massive attrition ticks because the mountains are just complete shit. Somebody had a bastard kid, I don't much care. How's this going? I'm assuming it's going fine. Better than fine, we're actually done. Oh, he's taking attrition here. How much? 7.5%. I'm going to assault then. 5.3 isn't as bad, but it's still bad. We're just going to leave now. Does that actually solve my problem? I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. Yes, I won't take attrition in the other tile. And where have I got into? I'm here. If they all group up, they can conceivably beat me, which is a rather severe problem. I don't have any vassal stacks running around right now. I should probably call my allies back in. Oh shit, we've got a son for a bag, which is useless to me. Because, well, he has lots of bloodlines, and I'm glad to have him in the family. Two guys can't have kids. It's sort of a dead end for me. I need female children. So, once these guys have locked, I'm just going to move to fight this other group. And we're going to move to fight the other group now, because they'll be too far away to join in. And then I can blitz this down with assaults. Oh, hello. Okay, so I looked at this for a while to make sure I wasn't doing anything wrong, because this is the sort of thing where I can randomly lose a war. And it turns out that I have to have Unolf leading this army because he's an organizer, and that's the difference in getting out and not getting out. And this army has, like, what is it, 5,000 heavy infantry? Yeah, thereabout. As well as almost 2,000 light cavalry. So I don't think we can take it in a fair fight. I think we'll lose. So I am just going to flee onto the boats with this. Meanwhile, I have all of my best commanders in charge of this to fight down this and assault everything. Shouldn't be that hard to do. I'm actually going to assault this one first. Oh, great. There are uprisings. I just forgot. And now that I've done that, I'll move here. And I don't need to watch that battle, I just need to watch this for them to lock. Right, we conquered Novgorod. Also, my friend is dead and not my spy master. Murdered on the orders of Asa somebody. Was that your wife? Thank God it wasn't his wife this time. So I need a new spy master. This one loves me. And it's a poor way to treat the people you love, to send them to the Oh! Oh no! After I teched up, I can no longer spy in Constantinople because I'm better than them! The only places left in the world are Far East. I guess I'll check the tech map and see what I'm looking for. I may have accidentally leveled up siege equipment while looking at the tech screen. Of all the things to accidentally level, that's a pretty good one though, because that's probably something I'd have taken. Okay, so at this point, I'm reasonably sure that this tile here in Tibet is actually the best one I can do. This is the capital of the Tibetan Empire. So this is the capital of the Tibetan Empire. Apparently it's the only thing left to spy on for us. We're just so technologically advanced. I'm a little bit disgusted by this. We have surpassed Constantinople. Not that it mattered, because unlike Constantinople, we've never been burned to the ground. Alright, he's locked. He's leaving on the 17th, or arriving on the 17th, rather. We're hopping back in behind him. This battle's going to be happening, so we just need to wait for us to arrive. Oh, he just assaulted it down instantly, and he's coming back. Do we just leave again? He's here on the 1st of December. I'm out on the 30th of November. I don't really want to play this game with them. Did I forget to tell them to leave? I swear to God, I clicked onto the boat. Oh, I'm the worst. Well, hopefully we win this. The other army's in a fight, so I can't change commanders anyway. Well, time to lose this war, I guess. Did we just win? It's hard to say. We've lost a lot of morale in the past couple of seconds. We just won. That's fucking crazy. Alright. We're winning up here, too. Everyone's just trickling in 3,000 at a time. It's a pretty terrible strategy. Alright, so that was an egregious misplay by me, but it looks like I had the math wrong, and we were actually able to win despite their much higher army quality. I didn't think we'd be able to. Also, Germany seems to have somehow taken some of the tiles that I'm currently conquering. This is a me, right? Yeah, I've sieged this out. It still recognizes that's a me. I assume that I won't get the land, though. That'd be a bit weird. Anyway, this fight is over, I think. Yes, but we can't immediately siege or anything due to the fact that, we've kind of lost all of our morale. 1800's kind of a lot. We're going to assault this, I think. No, but we are going to run off the 1700 stack. We'll assault it in a bit, because their morale was low, right? Oh, their morale is not low. I'm full of shit. We're going to assault this. Assault the rest of it, because these are just tiny, tiny garrisons. Somebody wants to get married. The answer is no, of course. We'll finish assaulting this since it's almost done. These are rather massive stacks, kind of upsetting to look at. We're going to assault because I want this war over now. I don't want to keep fighting the whole world another second. We're going to run this guy off with our final seconds in the war. There's kind of a lot of shit here. Alright, he offered peace. Great. We surrender under these terms, which are everything you asked for. Back on the boat. Oh, right, I was never going to get this land to begin with, because I declared war for the land up here. So titles can be usurped, which I, of course, will. But that's it for today. We've made a lot of progress. We conquered a bit of land up here, sort of by accident. I thought it was going to be down here. We conquered a lot of Italy. But the really important thing we actually did is Navarra is independent now, so we can declare a conquest war for it, which will enable holy wars in this region. Next episode, we're going to knock down this rebellion, take some of Brittany, take out these independent guys that have appeared in the British Isles. Are any of them Norse Germanic? I'll just all for vassalization if they want to live. No? You all pick the dumb religions? Alright. Sucks for you. I say the dumb religions like I'm not planning to convert to Christianity. But that's more than 21 years off, because we are not going to take part in the First Crusade. The First Crusade will very likely be directed at us, in fact. Instead, we're going to declare the First Great Holy War, and that's likely going to be for Thrace. And then once we own both Old Rome and New Rome, we'll be able to convert to Catholicism and restore them to glory. Because I imagine right now they're at just about 0%, right? Oh, they're up to 46 somehow! They were at 18 earlier in the campaign. Apparently how often they get conquered by me is not the determining factor in their moral authority. This guy's independent now. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm not going to analyze the map forever. This has been Rather Incoherent. I hope you've had a good time. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that other shilly channel growth nonsense. I'll see you around.